Since Silver's finally in the game now, so let's do some summoning for him. Now, I'm actually really happy he's the second last game character to be out. Not because I really want him, but more so because I really want to reset my LG Kogami because I just absolutely suck at him. Not anything to do with the character itself. I still think he's a good character. It's just that personally, I absolutely suck at him, and it's quite embarrassing to be honest. And that's kind of why I want to reset him as soon as possible. Just to show you guys how embarrassing it is. If you take a look at all my other characters, they're all above 50% win rate, okay? Like literally all of them above 50%. Only exception is going to be Kisei, but that's only because I only play Kisei as a last resort when all of my other characters are taken. And also, even though Kisei is at 50%, I only level up some of the user skill just so that I can lock the bonds with higher Waka, etc. and Castle Mastery. So that's kind of why Kisei, yeah, it's a bad character, but that's understandable because this literally my last resort and the skills are not fully unlocked. But then let me show you my embarrassing LG Kogami. 21% win rate. Like seriously, I just don't know how to actually play him properly. And 14 games, I won't say it's a huge amount, but it's enough for me to get a feel of the character, and I know for certain I just absolutely suck at him, and I'm gonna reset him as soon as possible. There isn't even any excuse with Kisei, to be honest. Kisei, some of the skills I haven't unlocked. LG Kogami, I literally have an 86% and I absolutely suck at him. Okay, so I have to admit defeat there and get rid of him as soon as possible. So that's what I'm going to do today, and I'm going to do that by summoning for LG, well, not LG, just Jason Silver. Now, I am going to do, normally when I do any kind of summoning, I try to do it at a certain cumulative reward so that I can get the most out of it. Obviously, right now I am on the 7 pity, so I'm going to be very far away. So if I get shafted and I go over 100, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at 150. If I happen to pull a dupe for him and get him to Awakening Suite, that's absolutely fine. And the reason why I say Awakening Suite is because you do actually get free dupe for him once you actually unlock his talent to 80%. And obviously, because I'm resetting my LG Kogami, he will definitely be at 80% after I reset him. So yeah, so that's kind of the reason why I want to summon for Jason Silver. He's also one of the best center after all. Personally, I would prefer not to play center in my matches purely because I'm not decent with centers, bro, to be honest. But it's more because I play from the UK and a lot of time the ping is just really unstable. A lot of the games I end up with 160 ping and then I'll be at complete dead weight if I'm actually center because I can't catch any rebound and I can't block anything. But that's kind of why preferably I want to avoid center. But you know what? Let's take him out for a spin drive, mainly to get rid of my LG Kogami, but also give me the chance to try him out as well. But yeah, let's just go straight into it and see how long it takes for me to actually get him. Hopefully I can get him in 100 summons. I'll be very happy. But yeah, let's see. I don't have the greatest luck on summoning in this game, but who knows? Okay, so I've got the normal Kogami here. Okay, 2 characters, that's not bad. High Walker, I also quite like that because I can actually max dupe him now as well. And he's actually one I more regularly play. Like he's my default choice if I do play the center role as well. So I'm happy with that. Now let's keep on going. So that's 20 summons. Obviously, I have more than enough to do even 200 if I want. Personally, 8 talent cards, that's nice. I will talk about the Awakening in a bit, but personally, I feel like for Awakening, the sweet spot for him is either Awakening 2 or it would be Awakening 6 to get the extra run stats, okay? So if I do actually put a random copy here, which will be 2 dupes, as well as the free dupe at 80% talent, I will be actually overshooting slightly, but it's fine. Okay, so that's 11 talent card. I do like that. So that's nice. So that's 4 motives so far. Okay, I'm not bad with the normal character rate. Obviously, I would much prefer if I can pull silver earlier. Let's see. I don't care about talent card as much purely because I'm going to reset my LG Kogami anyway. And there's no other LG character for me to use those cards for. So that's kind of why I don't really care too much if I get his talent card while summoning or not. Okay, this is 80 summons already. Hopefully I can get in the next 20 summons so I don't have to overshoot. Because I don't think I want to get him to Awakening 6. Oh, Jason Silver, congratulations. I got him then. Oh, that's nice. That's what, 83 summons? That's nice. Yeah, 83 summons because I started off with 7. Nice. That's early. That's very early. I'm gonna do 10 pulls just to finish this off, just so I can get the 5 extra talent card. I don't need it, but I'm not gonna say no when I'm only one summon away, right? So can we get a dupe? Nope. Okay, cool. Now, in terms of talent priority for Silver, because it's at your center, you don't have to be the main point of scoring, so he can be built very, very cheaply. Now, having said that, obviously Silver have so many different dunk timing, it's actually going to be okay to score with him every now and then, but once again, it's not your main job, so that's kind of why you are able to go cheap with him, by simply just focusing on his defensive abilities. So, the number one priority is going to be on skill 4. Basically, you want to go all the way to the end. This is for your blocking, and then you want to go for the ultimate. And for ultimate, you can go just up to, I think, just up to here for the block one, suppression block. Basically, you want to go up here, and basically, if you go up to here, you're able to improve your block, and also you will also have the boxing out ability early on as well. Okay, so those two are going to be your number one priority for Jason Silver. Once you unlock them, you are absolutely free to get onto the cool and start playing. Now, if you do basically have extra resources, you can then improve his offensive ability. And out of skill tree 1, 2, 3, your number one priority is going to be number 1. This is basically your catch and dunk. This is normally better because you don't want your center to be holding the ball vast majority of the time. And then afterwards, you can then move on to skill 3. The main reason why you want to go for skill 3 is more for this. After your rebound, you're then able to dunk straight afterwards. Okay, so that's going to be your second priority. But you have to go all the way to the end for this. And then skill 2 is absolutely the last one you want to unlock. You can potentially unlock this one. I guess this one can potentially be useful to catch people off guard. But the main reason why I don't like skill 2 is because it requires posting up. And a lot of time when you're actually stuck in that animation, when posting up against the enemy center, the enemy teammates can actually just come in and steal the ball from you because basically you're stuck. You're not able to pass the ball out. So that's kind of why personally I'm not a great fan of any kind of posting up skills. All right, so that's going to be talent priority. Now, one other small trick you're able to do if you are low on the red notebook is that you don't actually have to upgrade anything which says dunk accuracy. And the reason for this is that in his ultimate, once you actually unlock one of the ability, I'm just trying to figure out which one is. I think this one, basically Wild Savage, once you're actually able to unlock this in the match, all of your dunks are guaranteed to go in. So as a result, there's absolutely no need for increased their accuracy. So that's kind of why if you do want to go budget and save on some red notebooks, you can potentially do that. Okay. And then afterwards, in terms of his awakening, like I mentioned earlier, awakening 2 and awakening 6 are the sweet spot. Okay. Awakening 2 is going to increase his rebound. Awakening 6 is going to increase his block. Now that's going to be the talent and awakening. Now let's talk about ability. Now I haven't built him yet because I'm actually lacking on some of the ability. I don't normally play a strength center, whereas Jason Silver is normally it's going to be more strength focused rather than vertical. So in terms of the ability you do want for him, for the blue one, you definitely want to go for strength vertical. Vertical is going to increase both your rebound and also block. And obviously, like I said, strength is the main way of how you are able to box out and get the rebounds. For the yellow one, you want to go for mid-range and rebound. There's no need for you to focus on dunk because all your dunks are guaranteed to go in after you unlock that ult. So that's kind of why you can go for mid-range and rebound instead. And then for the green one, you want to go for rebound and strength, okay? Rebound and stress. So that's going to be the ability. In terms of trades, you definitely want to go for box out advantage and also rebound battle to make sure you can consistently grab off those rebounds. And then as for the last slot, you can further increase your rebound with rebound instinct if you want, or alternatively, if you want to increase your dunk, you can go for area zone instead. Okay, so yeah, so that's going to be the build guide for Jason Silver. Let me know what you guys think, and also are you planning to summon for him?